Hi students, today we will discuss about the representation of Daniell cell. So Daniell cell is the example of the galvanic cell. Okay, so already we know galvanic cell is a combination of the two half cells, that is anodic half cell and cathodic half cell. Okay, so both cells are connected with the salt bridge. We know about the salt bridge description. So and here what we know, electrons are flow from the anode to cathode and current is flow from the cathode to anode. Okay, when the electrons are flow from the anode to cathode, so we know electrode potential is appeared here. Okay, and also how we represent the galvanic cell representation. Okay, first we write the anodic half cell representation, after then cathodic half cell representation. So after then we connect with the both half cells with the salt bridge. So first we discuss about anodic half cell representation. So anodic half cell representation. What is the description of anodic half cell? So here this is the electrolyte. So here this is the electrode. So electrode is dipped in the electrolyte. So electrode is nothing but it is made up with the metal. Okay, so it is the metal rod. So here this is electrolyte, means here metal ions are present in the electrolyte. Okay, so here to write the representation of anodic half cell. So first we write the metal. Metal means which electrode we taken. So metal followed by metal ion. So here we use to separate the electrode and electrolyte by using of slash or semicolon. So these both are used to separate the electrode and metal ion present in the electrolytic solution. So that is the representation of anodic half cell. Anodic half cell, first we write metal rod followed by metal ion. So then we go to the cathodic half cell. So cathodic half cell, here also metal is dipped in the electrolytic solution. So metal is nothing but metal rod. So to represent the cathodic half cell, first we represent the metal ion present in the electrolytic solution, electrolyte. Okay, so followed by the metal. Metal is nothing but which electrode we taken in the cell. So that is metal ion followed by metal. So this is the difference between the anodic half cell and cathodic half cell. So in anodic half cell we write metal followed by metal ion. In the cathodic half cell we write metal ion followed by metal. So or in the place of slash we represent we use a semicolon also. Metal semicolon metal ion semicolon metal. So here we write the concentration. So if the electrolytic solution is having the concentration, so that concentration is represented in bracket. So whether it is 1 molar or 0.1 molar like this. So that concentration we represented in the bracket. So here also. So where we represent metal ion is present in the electrolyte. Okay, electrolytic solution. So electrolytic solution is having the concentration. So we represent the concentration in bracket. So this is the two half cells representation. So then these two half cells present in the galvanic cells are connected with the salt bridge. So here the salt bridge symbol is taken as two parallel lines. Means salt bridge is represented with the two parallel lines. So two parallel lines are used to represent the salt bridge. So what is the function of the salt bridge? Salt bridge is connecting the two half cells, anodic half cell and cathodic half cell, and it supplies the ions where the ions are required. Okay, so it supplies the ions to maintain the neutrality. So that is the function of the salt bridge. Then salt bridge is represented with the two parallel lines. Then here we write first the total galvanic cell is represented like this. So first we put the parallel line. So this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So left hand side, what is the left hand side? This is anodic half cell. How we represent the anodic half cell? Metal followed by metal ion is concentration. And what is in the right hand side? Cathodic half cell is present. So cathodic half cell, how we write? Metal ion followed by metal ion followed by metal. So let us take an example to write the representation of galvanic cell. So Daniell cell is the example for the galvanic cell. So here in the Daniell cell, zinc sulfate and copper sulfate solutions are the electrolytic solutions, different electrolytic solutions having the concentration 1 molar, Okay, so here the electrodes are zinc rod is dipped in the zinc sulfate solution, copper rod is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. This is the salt bridge. So this is the anodic half cell, this is the cathodic half cell. Okay, anodic half cell and cathodic half cell. This is the salt bridge. So how we represent this salt bridge? We know that is with the parallel lines, two parallel lines. So this is the representation of salt bridge. So two parallel lines we put first. After then we write the left hand side. Left hand side means, what is the left hand side? Anodic half cell. So this is also called as oxidation half cell. Oxidation half cell. So because we know with the left hand side oxidation is takes place at the anode. Okay, here what is the cathodic half cell? It is also called as a reduction half cell. Reduction half cell. So left hand side cell is called as the anodic half cell and also called as the oxidation half cell. So right hand side cell is called as the cathodic half cell, also called as the reduction half cell, based on the oxidation and reduction takes place in the both sides. So then how we represent? First we write the salt bridge representation, that is represented with the two parallel lines, and the left hand side, that is anodic half cell. Anodic half cell representation. What is the condition to write the anodic half cell? Metal ion metal followed by metal ion. Metal means rod, that is electrode. So metal followed by metal ion. What is the metal ion? Which electrolyte we taken? Here zinc sulfate electrolyte is taken. So in this zinc sulfate electrolyte, which ion is present? Zinc ion is present. So that's why Zn+2. What is this concentration? 1 molar concentration is represented in bracket. This is in the left hand side. So in the right hand side, this is cathodic half cell. Reduction is takes place. So cathodic half cell, how we represent? What is the condition to represent the cathodic half cell? That is metal ion followed by metal. So metal ion. What is the metal ion? So which electrolyte we take in the right hand side? Copper sulfate solution. So copper sulfate solution, copper ion is present in the as an ion. So that's why copper plus. What is concentration? 1 molar represented in bracket. Followed by what? Which rod is present here? Copper rod is present. Followed by copper. So followed by metal. So this is the representation for Behriel cell. Okay. Or also, this is also one more representation. What is the representation? Same as metal followed by. So this ion is present in this electrolyte solution. What is the electrolyte? ZnSO4 aqua. Electrolytic solution. So both are same. Here we write complete zinc. Which electrolyte? Zinc sulfate electrolyte we take in the case of aqueous solution. So the both representations are similar. Two parallel lines and copper sulfate. Copper plus 2 ion present in the copper sulfate solution in the case of aqueous solution, followed by copper. So this is the representation for the galvanic cell. Representation of galvanic cell. This is the example. Behriel cell is the example for the galvanic cell. Okay. So remember students, this is very, very important to. So to observe the in the IP in the board of intermediate. So here this representation is given. So he asked about the electrode reactions. So when we see this representation, first we observe. So this is the cathodic half cell. This is the anodic half cell. And also after that, what you remember, in the right hand side we know reduction is takes place. Left hand side what we observe, oxidation takes place. So then you must remember the representation. So then finally he asked about the electrode potential based on this representation. That is the 2 marks question in IP. 2 marks question asked to electrode potential. And also in competitive examinations, so he asked some problems to calculate the electrode potential. Okay. Next class we discuss about the electrode potential.